So, if you are a gamer or you have played games for multiple years, then the name Hideo Kojima should sound familiar. Like that guy's name is a household name. People know him. He's very popular for I don't know why is he super popular. Like he has the Metal Gear franchise, I get it. But still, there have been other franchises that were really loved by people, like Grand Theft Auto, but nobody knows the creator of Grand Theft Auto. It's just Rockstar. But Hideo Kojima is the guy whose name is so popular. It's become a meme, and people love him, people hate him, mostly love him. So of course, I've played Death Stranding, and on the grand scheme of things, if you really want a simplified explanation about the game, it is a walking simulator. Yes, it is. There's no denying that all you do is deliver packages from point A to point B. I'm sure you've heard about this before. People have been talking about it. And the game did get a lot of hate, but it also got a lot of positive reviews. Like people were not completely shitting on this game. Like sure, some people said the gameplay was miserable. No, like you're not gonna have fun. But others were quite okay with it. They said it's alright, the story is good, it carries the game, and Kojima does his stories insanely well. Or not well, I'd like to say more. It's just confusing to a point where it looks like it's well. Although like there's a lot of things still unexplained. At the same time, you're like, meh, whatever. It looks cool, right? In the end, if it looks cool, that's all you need. So when I played this game, I'll tell you that I actually enjoyed it. Okay. I enjoyed it enough that I actually got the platinum trophy for this game. Yes. Now, I know the platinum trophy is pretty hard to get, and I'm not saying I enjoyed the process of getting the platinum trophy, but the game was to a point I could handle it enough to run for that platinum trophy. So let me tell you a more clear description about why would you like this game and why would you hate this game, right? So let's start off with why would you like this game, and if these points come across to you as something you can also follow, then you should definitely buy this game and play this game as well. Give it a try. The first thing being, you have to be in the mode. No matter what you do, this game, it wants you to be in a mode. Like you have to want to explore. You have to be in the mood for something slow and relaxing, and no action, no fast pace, anything, right? You have to be in the mood for that. Secondly, you have to be a Hideo Kojima fan. If you're not, this game, what's the point of playing a random game that's just about walking, right? If you know the man and you know his works, then you will appreciate it, of course. Thirdly, if you like insane Japanese anime style stories fusioned with Hollywood sprinkles here and there, right? So that's what Hideo does a lot. He takes his Japanese creation, and since he's influenced by a lot of Hollywood stuff, movies as well, he sort of combines the two and he makes this amazing story on the surface. And these are basically all you need to enjoy this game. I'm not joking. If you have the mode, you like the guy, and you enjoy these kind of settings, then yes, you will enjoy this game. Now, before you said it's just a boring walking simulator and there's nothing to do about this game, let me explain to you what this game really is about, okay? Sure, this game, all you do is you walk around and explore. But that's the fun part about the game. Imagine you were stuck in an apocalypse, okay? You were just dropped into the earth. Now, being dropped in this apocalyptic world, what would be the most exhilarating thing for you to do? I'm pretty sure you don't want to pick up a gun and start shooting everything. No. It's this apocalyptic world and you don't know what's going on. The best thing you can do, the most extreme thing that you could do, is walk around. Look at the world, what it has become, and how everything has turned into this sort of, this things with the BTs and the monsters and the afterlife, the people. Like exploring the world is what's going to be the most interesting thing you do. Getting answers from here and there. I feel like that's what Kojima wanted to do with this game. Like I've also sort of tried to relate to Kojima when he made this game, and I thought this was something he in his mind was much cooler than what he made in the game. I totally get what he wanted to go for. Maybe he missed the mark. I think he could have added a lot more things to the world to make it more dynamic. There's BTs in the game, but I feel like he could have added a lot more other things to the game. Since that just gets boring after some time, right? So that's one thing I feel like he should have added a lot more stuff. Like sure, the terrains get a lot different throughout the game. There's snow, there's rocks, there's grass, there's sand. I don't think there's sand, but there's water. There's so much different kinds of weird places. But I feel like there should have been some more sci-fi elements to the game, other than the BTs, obviously. And yeah, that's what I think he did. I feel like he really went for something different. Things I don't like about the game, let's talk about that as well. Okay, there are many things that he missed the mark on. The first and the worst thing about this game is the backtracking. The amount of time you have to go back to where you came from, it's the worst. They make you just go back and forth. I did not expect the game to have that. I thought the game would progress and you just keep exploring new places. I would happily just walk around with nothing. I would walk all the way to a new place rather than take a zipline network and go all the way back multiple times, do the same mission over and over again. That's just horrible. I hated the backtracking. Second thing was, it wasn't creative enough. Every base was the same. It was just people with one animation, one dialogue, one thank you very much, one the package is great, the package is damaged, or where's the package? They just have the same default dialogues, so I hated that. Another thing about the game that I did not like was that it didn't have a lot of bosses. The bosses were bad. They were easy to defeat. They barely did anything. You could just run around and escape from the boss battles. And that was just laughable. The boss battles are insanely bad. They look cool. They feel cool, but they're not cool, right? They're compared to some game like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, this boss is insanely bad. I don't know why Kojima would do that. I feel like he's someone who could make a very difficult boss. I've played the Metal Gear Solid games, and I know he could do that. I don't know why he didn't do that. So these are the bad things about the game. Does the game get too slow? Yes, but that's only when you're backtracking. But when you're exploring a new place, it's fun. It's just fun to go somewhere new in the game and to find out what's going to be there. But I did not find that a chore at all. I thought it was good. People have been complaining about the game, you have to walk really far. But when you're walking to a new place, it's interesting. It's interesting to see the view around you, to listen to the music. The soundtrack is amazing. Okay, I forgot to mention that. It has an amazing soundtrack. It just gives me chills. Some of the soundtracks were just really cool, and I love Kojima's taste in music. It's awesome. Very cinematic, very artistic. And yeah, I thought this was an interesting take. A Strand type game. It's obviously not for everyone, but it's interesting, right? I like the fact that he took this route, this weird route into gaming, and I thought it was just something experimental, right? That he has the power to do. He can do something experimental, right? And I thought this was a good venture for him. And now he can focus on back to action espionage or something, right? Like Metal Gear games. Oh wait, he's making a part 2. Why would you do that? I thought the first game had a good ending, and why would you make a part 2 with the same walking around? Okay. There's a new game coming out, I guess.